We are live. Grrrr! Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year... Why do I have this on backwards? 29-year veteran of the woods. It's where bears live, don't you know? We're back at it yet again for another Chat Council, people. That's right. It is the only place on the web where you... That's right, you out there in the chat can tell a talking bear what to do on his own channel. So we play a little game called Civilization 7. Hopefully it works. I don't even know anymore, man. I don't even know, but we'll get to it here. 1 second. Let me bring all this up. Thing with the thing. What are they doing? I don't know. There we go. Uh-oh, there was something new today. Oh, crap. What happened? I don't know. Well, there's something new today. We'll find out together, apparently. All right, where are we? Sorry, people, I just got done watching the old hockey game and getting right back into it real quick. Real quick here. Peabody says, I looked at a couple of videos about trains in Civilization 7. First off, did we unlock industrialization? Yes. I thought we did, but just not sure. That appears to be vital. So just making sure we did. If we did, I suggest we just take a unit as an experiment, bring it to the rail station in Madrid or Pat, and see if we see an option for the unit called Move by Rail. I've done that, but we'll do it again. What the hell? Why not? All right, let me get into it here, people. Sorry, I'm a little frazzled here at the start of the show. A lot going on here in Bear's life, but you don't need to know a word about that. So, let's get right on into it. Let me see. Where am I at? I am right here looking at Charlemagne, not the god, but the king, people. As we play as France, by way of Greece, by way of Spain. It's really complicated. It's very complicated family drama that we have going on here. But we are the French Empire here. Militaristic, diplomatic. And all of that good stuff. So let's go. Let's begin the game. All right, Peabody, yes, we do have. Let's do it here. We do have industrialization. We got that a long time back. I thought I needed mass production as well, so we got that because there's factories involved. Right, factories. So we do that. We do got that. Okay, so we do got our train station. We do have another train station right there. And we've got a train station way down here in Pat. So let's go ahead. We'll try it. Hold on. Let me bring up the volume. Why can't I hear anything? Here we go. All right. We'll try it. We'll try it. I was going to take this guy all the way down here, but let's bring him over here. All right. There we go. Okay. So I'm on the train station. I'm at Madrid. Got a train station in the capital, along with a freaking factory. And we go down here to this little icon that says Move by Rail. Transfer units between settlements and the Empire Rail Network requires a rail station in the capital, which I've got. No suitable locations available. So, literally, I've got it right there in the capital with a factory of freaking industrialization, and I do not have... I've got train tracks that go into Madrid, but no Madrid to Paris. I don't know. I guess it's like rough terrain. I have no idea. I have no idea what the hell is going on here. Yeah, frazzled myself. Got a little unfortunate news at work. I'm so sorry, P-Money. That's the worst kind. Doesn't affect my position, but it meant I had to spend time on the phone today on my day off. Terrible. Making sure the weekends would still work. Wait a minute. Are the weekends broken? Have we broken weekends? There's a weekend coming up. I didn't really have a good weekend the last time, so, gosh, dang it. Oh, for crying out loud, man, it seems bugged. What? No. Civilization 7? You don't say, sir. You don't say. Yeah, well, add it to the ticket list, I guess, so... we're not going to be using trains. You know, it'd be really nice if we actually had workers like we had in the previous games where we can actually go and put our train tracks where we want to instead of doing stupid stuff like this. But, here we are. Here we are. You know what we could try and do, maybe, is see, how do I switch capitals? Can I do that? Can I make this city my capital? Just for the hell of it? How do I do that? How do I do that? I have no idea how to do that. What does this do? Oh, that's how you do city details. Well, that's nice. I wish I would have known that a long time ago. Okay, well, interesting. Oh, there's all my buildings. Well, how about that? Oh, look at all that. Man, I really could have used this yield breakdown a long time ago. Okay. All right, well, I have no idea how to change capitals, so I was going to make Madrid the capital and see if it worked, but I don't know. Let's just let's just check out and see. No, not capitalism, just capitals. Capital, this game. Well, all right. So, scratch. What is it? Railroad Tycoon. I can't get that because I can't build railroads. So instead of railroads, we are going to nuke everybody. That is the new plan. We are building. Where is it? We're building the Manhattan Project. Which you may ask, hey, Bear, it's 1824. How in the hell can you build the Manhattan Project when you don't have railroads and you don't even have electricity? I don't know. It's this game. What can I tell you, man? So, we're going to go for that. We're going to go for the nuke them all situation here. So, Rome, watch out. Confucius, you as well. All right, so I think we're at the end of our turn here. Let me just get over here, where we were looking at Beijing, trying to take them on. So let's go ahead. Turn number 65, 1862 AD. Let's go into the future, people. Let's go. Uh-oh, he's going to try and attack me. Ah, well, look at there. He's trying to attack me, man. What the hell's going on? That's not cool. I'm not supposed to be able to do that. Not at all. Alright, well. Our army got attacked, but that's okay, because he literally left his capital undefended with two guys right around there. You know, I wonder if I should just weaken Beijing and let Lafayette just take it over. Just roll right in there. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't care. It's not going to give me anything. What is this? The Shangun. Whatever the hell that is. Okay. Alright, we got another river that's flooded. That's your problem, not mine. Army commander was attacked. Yeah, that's what happens. But we get to grow a town, people. We get to grow Chloe. We get to grow it far and wide. So let's see, there's Chloe. So I could put it here and maybe kind of grow some of the some of our border here. I think that's the way to go. Let's do that. Yeah, see it grew here. So he'll probably expand out, so this section right here will be kind of cut off to anybody that's trying to go north-south. So at least we'll be able to go through our territory there, and then our territory here. So we kind of got a little pass to get through here. So luckily we got Potsdam, and we're doing good there. Okay, respond to diplomatic action. What now? Cultural exchange. Why, sure. Why not? Let's do that. I don't have any use for any of this anymore, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, there was another settlement I want us to invade besides Beijing. I can't remember what it was. I'll show you in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and support this. I'm not getting any influence. Maybe when I get the bomb, I'll get some influence, but yeah, why not? What the hell? I'm just kind of curious what happens when you don't have any influence. What happens then? I'm going -6, so we'll find out here pretty shortly. Figure that one out pretty shortly there, but yeah, let's get some culture out of it. All right, Chloe, whatever, just stay like you are. Okay, we were actually talking to P-Money about... Nope, not that one. Where is it? This one over here. Al Fustat. Al Fustat. Only because it would just be another island that I could, once again, kind of have a strategic offshore location. I mean, I could try and go over here and take over his cities, but I don't need them. I don't want them. I don't really care, other than maybe some of their world wonders that they have. But I am way over my settlement limit. Where am I? 31 out of 19. I shouldn't even have that many cities. I am way over it, but I'm still happy. Go figure. Go figure. Alright, dum-dum. What were you thinking here? I have no idea what you were thinking when you thought that you were going to go to war with me, but here we are. Here we be. So let's go ahead and just kind of weaken... Oop, I can't do it. I can't... I guess maybe because of this mountain? Okay. Alright, well, we'll just weaken Beijing. And have Lafayette take him over. And there you go. You lost your capital city. Congratulations, sir. Boom. He should just be able to walk right on in. I don't know. P-Money, what do you think? Should we go for Beijing? I really don't need it. I really don't want it. I mean, it's right there for the taking. Right there for the taking. Let's see. Get this guy. Here we go. Now, am I out of turns on this guy? Let's see. No. No, I can just... Look, watch. I'll just walk right on in. Da-da-da-da-da-da. There you go. I got Beijing. Cool beans. All right. Here goes another capital city. Womp, 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 womp. I need some capital cities to nuke. Come on, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, what did I get? I got a department store. I got whatever the hell that thing is. Got a stonecutter and saw pit. I got a bath and a fishing quay. Temple and a grocer. A great wall. Right on, right on. Some other stuff too. Limestone? I got limestone. Alright, cool. Alright, well, I took over their capital city. The capital city of Qing has been captured by the French Empire. It's not Qing, it's Beijing. What the hell? Capital of... whatever. Anyways, I captured it. Well, I was about to say never mind about Beijing, but too late now. Well, listen, when you're bloodthirsty, only the blood of your enemies will do. So let's just go ahead and come on. You can do it. You can unload right there. Right there. There you go. All right, and then attack him. Really? Wow, it's tank on tank battle. I don't think I've seen that before. And he's got a bigger tank than I do. What's going on with that? Gotta watch out for that tank on the mountain there, though. All right. Well, I guess I gotta unload my field gun. All right, let's do that. Okay, field gun away, sir. Field gun away. Field gun away. Field gun away, I say. Why are you not... Okay. Alright, whatever. Okay, well, how about this one? Why don't we try this one and see if that one works? Let's see. Just do this guy. Unload him. I guess right there. Right there. Have him attack, right? What the hell? Oh, okay. There we go. Here we go. So we took care of that. Took care of all that. And I guess it automatically pushes out his units. Interesting. Well, sorry about that, fella. You know, I know you wanted to come all the way across the map and capture Beijing, but I got it instead. Womp, 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 womp. Okay, I don't know. We'll keep it. What the hell? Normally I ask the chat, but I'm like, whatever. All right, let's see. I've got, like, Beijing, right? Beijing doesn't have anything. I don't even have anything to put in there. Yeah, I got nothing to put in there, so... You're out of luck, Beijing. You're out of luck here. Alright, come in, my units. Army commander, let's just go ahead and bring him into Beijing. That was way too easy. That was way too easy. I think Confucius was at least scientifically, like, better than I was. So I'm whooping up on him. He doesn't know what he was thinking when he declared war against me. I don't know what he was trying to do. Apparently the tanks run right into each other. I know. They just kind of clashed into each other, but that's okay. That's all right. We got what we needed. We're fine. We're doing good. Let's let this army commander heal. And we'll keep him there. And I need to get the boats that I have getting over this way. So let me hold off on that guy, because I'm sending this guy over. Well, I will be. What's this guy? Army Commander Patchouli! Coming out of Guadalajara. I hope you're not making any eyes towards Leon or Daha. That'd be a bad thing for you to do, sir. Bad, bad, bad. All right. Well, no tanky movie on trainees. So that guy is going to come all the way down here to Little Money. We're going to reinforce this army as best we can. And if Rome tries to do anything, we got them covered. In fact, by that time, we'll have a nuke. I don't know what we're going to do with the nuke, but we'll have one, which is always nice. Keeps you warm at night. A little bit of the is the radiation, but you know, the rest of it is just the warm feeling that you have when you got a nuke, ready to set off if anybody looks at you cross-eyes. All right, there we go. All right, cool. Poor Tanky no movie. Well, he movie now. He movie now. That Tanky movie all the way down here. All the way down here. This is still on fire. Can I put this fire out at least? Does it always burn? Come on. Can I put it out? Why can't I fix it? Be like, you know, it's just gonna burn. Ah, I can fix it. I don't, P-Money, I don't know. Should I go ahead and fix it? Or should I just let it burn? This is a question. It's a question to ask. At this point, I mean, it's almost iconic that it's burnt this long. I mean, you might as well just let it continue to burn, right? I mean, I would just go ahead and let it burn. It's not hurting anybody. It's a nice landmark. You know, get down there to Rome. You know, you want to go past the train station. If you see the burning world wonder off to your left, just keep going straight and you'll hit right there in Rome. It's a cultural landmark. Okay, well, we'll just let it burn. I just now learned how to not make it burn anymore, but burn away. Burn away. All right. All right. Well, there we are, people. We're at the end of our turn here. Let me go over here, see what we got going on. I think we're good. I think we're good. What the heck is this thing? The Placo de Beleres Eteres. I have no idea. Okay. Anywho, it is a cultural landmark. Come to Rome, see our non-functioning trains and everlasting fires. Amy, I was just about to say, P-Money, where the heck is Amy at? We miss her very much. And then she shows up. It's almost like her calling out P-Money yesterday. It's like you got that mental telepathy ESPN going on there. All right. Well, Amy, you missed out, but we took over Beijing. With barely an inconvenience, as the guy says. So, there we are. There we are. So we're going to go into the future here, people. Turn number 66, 1825 AD. D. Here we go, people. Here we go. It works. It does work. Great to have you here, Amy. Great to have you here.
I can do other things besides war, but duty comes first.
Didn't he already do that? I thought I already saw that quote somewhere. I can do other things besides war, but duty comes first. And I said the last time, if you saw the Napoleon movie from a couple years ago, you'd know what he's talking about there. But I've already said that. And nobody laughed at it the first time, so I doubt it's going to happen the second time. All right, well, I get combat strength for military units, and I get infantry units gain the swift ability. Cool. There we go. So what do I not need? Civil engineering. I don't need that. All right. I don't need that. Let's see. Where was it? Where was it? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Cool. Gain the swift ability to allow them to ignore zones of control. So we can just move on. One would say blitzkrieg-like, but I'm not going to do that because we're playing as France. So let's see. Mount Scenery is erupted. There we go. Going right into the smallest Great Grand Canyon that we've ever seen. Good job, Firaxis Games. Another leader has opposed your... Who now? Who now is opposing my war? I demand to know. How do I do this? I don't know. I have no idea. All right, well, somebody's opposing my war against Confucius, who declared war on me. I had nothing to do with it, but, okay, well, whatever. Whatever. Serves him right for attacking us first. I know, Amy. I know. I was just hanging out in the sea. I wasn't doing anything. Doing anything in the light. All right, Teakle. Teakle gets to grow hardly anywhere. Well, let's just go here. Here we are. All right, Rome gets to grow. Holy moly. A very rare Rome growing section here. That's interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. I've got plenty of growth, so I don't need any more growth. Let's go ahead and do this one. Let's go ahead and I could always use production. That's always nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. Okay. Respond to... Okay. What now? Local festival. Lafayette, I got nothing. I'll just accept. I'm sorry. Oh, I actually get... Okay, cool. All right, well, I'll take that. Does it... I don't think it wipes it out. No, because I captured Beijing. I'm interested to see what happens when you go to negative influence. Like, what happens? That ought to be a thing. All right, choose a civic. All right, people. Well, we get to find out what you out there in the chat would like to do as far as a civic here. We got 3 turns each for a mastery. With the French civic tree, that would be 2 culture on happiness, buildings, and wonders. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, that gives me a settlement limit. That'll take care of Beijing. Happiness on military, buildings, and wonders. I don't think I have that many of those. I can do, let's see, nationalism. Gives me a settlement limit. Yay. Globalism. That would actually give me some influence per turn. So I might do that. Just in case, you know, something terrible happens whenever you go negative influence. I would like to at least have a little bit there. So, or I can do liberalism. Horrible. Free press and a welfare state. Pick one. Pick one. Okay, so those are my options. Happiness with military buildings. Yeah. It's strange, isn't it? Does it matter what happens if you own the world? You know, Amy, that is a very, very good question. It's a very good question. We oppose our wars too. It wasn't our idea. Hey, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Yeah, right now influence looks like it should be our priority. Welfare state sounds terrible. Well. Yeah, and it would also increase my settlement limit. Not that it's going to help any, but that's always nice. That's always nice. I'm just seeing what the mastery is. Spread rumors of fake artifacts. Interesting. Remove all yields from the target civilization's displayed artifacts. Interesting. That's an interesting one. Huh. So if I can't find any more, I can always spread rumors. It's fake! It's fake. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do globalism. Which is weird because you would figure you would need nationalism first before you get globalism, but okay. I don't think they really understand all that sort of stuff, but okay. We'll play along. We shall play along. Okay, so we finally got our ship. What was I going to build here? I was probably going to build a port. But since the rail stations didn't work. By the way, Amy, we found out that railroads do not work, at least for us. Apparently it's bugged, at least for Bear's game. So I can't do... We started out this era to be able to go and win the game through the train. What was it? The Train Empire. What was it called? What the heck was it called? Tycoon. Tycoon. I was close. We can't do that. So strategy number 2 is to nuke everyone. Nuke everyone. So that is my new strategy here right now. So I'm wondering if it would be better off just to keep producing some ships out here. I think that might be a better use of my time. The only thing that I could use is like some happiness, like a city park. That might be worthwhile, but other than that, or a department store. Oh, I get an extra resource capacity in this settlement. Interesting. I didn't know that. All right, let's go ahead and just keep producing ships. I think this is a good place. Actually, hold on. Let me just see. Would a port help me do that? Resource capacity. Interesting. Naval units trained in the settlement will spawn at this building's location. Must be placed on the coastal directly adjacent to land. So what I could maybe do with the port is maybe put it over here. And that way the ships would spawn. Actually, let's see. Where does that ship spawn? Okay, so the ship spawns right there. So let's just, for example, it would take me 3, possibly 4 turns to get over that way right now with one of my ships. So I might want to build the port right there. Although that's a great spot. Maybe right there. If we are on an island, a port sounds smart. Okay. I like smarts. So let's do that then. Let's go ahead and build a port. Can I build it? Yeah, I can only build it right there, which stinks. Okay. So let's do this number. Let us I was trying to see if there was something cheap that I could purchase. Because I need to put something right there. If I build it right there, I actually kind of shoot myself in the foot because of the yields on there. I don't care so much about the growth, but the production and the science is... I like that. And I can replace that... no, I'd have more... unless I build something there that would cost... or that would give me happiness. And then build the port right there is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So I'd like to build something right here, purchase something right here that's not too expensive, that would give me access right there. So you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Because Okay, so there's no mountainous terrain or anything like that. Okay, so that's not going to help. Okay. So this would give me happiness, this city park, and it would allow me to build a port right there. So I've never seen the city park, so let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. So this would cost me... It would cost me some gold. It would cost me some gold, but I think it's worth it in the long run. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's put the... Yep, okay, let's do it. There we go. Nice city park. Look at there. Alright, production. Port. And then we'll put it right there. That will give me the cash back. Excellent. It'll cost me happiness for some reason, but okay. Okay. There we go. So now we're building our port here. We've got our urban district, the city park. It's nice. No, I take that back. This does not look nice at all. This looks bad. I was expecting something like the whole entire thing would be a park. I don't like all of these buildings. You can't tell, like, what's the difference between these two tiles? Like, it's all just a mess of buildings. I don't know, this game. This game sometimes, people, I tell you, people, it's just crazy. Oh, you're kidding! You're freaking kidding me, right? Okay, well, whatever. All right. Well, hey, at least I get to... Oh, that's right, because I took out the farm. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take that back over. So we'll put that there. Okay. For some reason, I thought I missed a growth of the Toledo, and I was, like, ticked off about it. But it's okay. It's all right. We'll be fine. Okay, you stay there. Land ship. You're probably going to have to... no, I've got another guy that I can put in there. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to bring him into the army. Here we go. Land ship, he could heal. Let's do that. In my units. Land ship needs to heal. Okay, Dreadnought. You know what I should do? Is I should bring one to the north here. Should bring one to the north and then this guy to the south. Or maybe put him into the river. No, let's bring him down here to the south. Let's do that. But at least that's a nice place for a port. Yes, that's correct. Ports are good and boats work for us. Yes, all true, Amy, all true. Although it's going to take a while to build that port. I probably should have bought it, but whatever. We are where we are. I just spent a bunch of money on a city park that really didn't do a whole lot. Okay, Daha. Actually, it's almost finished healing. That's good. Let's wait another turn, because I want to get this Dreadnought in position, and this guy's going to take how many turns to get over here? Probably like 4 or 5 to get over this way. So we're going to hang out at Daha for a little bit. I'll send this guy over here to, I'm going to guess, Kusa, and see if there's any ships over here, number one. Number two, see if there's any land units heading towards Daha. If there isn't, what I might do, P-Money, is then just kind of come south. And then see what we got in Al Fustat. That's kind of the game plan. Okay, so they can stay there. They can stay there. And that is it for our turns here, people. That is it. That is it. So, good deal. Good deal, good deal. All right, we're 8 turns away from the atom bomb. We're 12 turns away from the Eiffel Tower. It's going to be really strange when we get the atom bomb before we get the Eiffel Tower. At least we'll get electricity. That's going to be kind of weird. Okay. Okay. All right. I think we're good here. Let's just take a look back over here and see if there's any stuff going on. as we go from turn number 67 at 1826 into the future, people. Into the future. Please wait. Why am I waiting? Uh-oh. What's he trying to do here? Oh, that's an explorer. Can I still kill him? Is he gonna try and take another one of my priceless artifacts? All right, let's see. Something has become active. Beware, it can now erupt at any time. Well, that's their problem, not mine. Patchouli has finished constructing the world wonder, the Placo de Belleries Artis. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, we just saw that. Okay. River has flooded. Thankfully, damage appears to be light. Well, that's their problem, not mine. And we get narrative choice time, people. Narrative choice. The Leather Horror. Oh. Okay. Inspired by the ironworker's captivating model of a human figure, the shopkeeper tries to join the trend. Crafting a mannequin of leather and displaying it at his shop window. Its odd lumps and uncanny visage, however, seem to frighten more customers than it attracts. Great. So I celebrate the ironworker making a model out of some wire, and somebody else screws it up and frightens everybody. Terrific. Okay, well, at least we get some culture out of it, so yay. We get like one turn out of it, so, okay. Our city park isn't much of a park, but at least it looks terrible. It does. Like, I mean, I don't know. Just one of the big complaints about the game is the UI and like just this like cluster of same looking buildings, and you're trying to like, okay, what am I looking at here? Oh, okay, I guess that's a park, but then you kind of like zoom out and you really just, it's like a mess of stuff. So like, I suppose it looks okay, but I don't know. It's all just like the same stuff. You know, in the previous games, at least when they had districts, it was a complete whole district that was just for, you know, military or religious or commercial or whatever. And it looked different and unique, and you could just kind of spy it from a ways away and just be like, oh, okay, that's that there, and I don't have to worry about coming down and, you know, hovering over or clicking on it and like, oh, okay, that's a granary. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine, I guess, but it's just too cluttered. It's too cluttered. It kind of actually, speaking of which, it kind of reminds me a lot of like Cyberfrog, right? Uncle E's comic book, where one of the complaints that I had about Cyberfrog was that he draws stuff that's so detailed. And everything is detailed. When everything is detailed, nothing is detailed. So you end up losing the detail that you have. Like, let's just say on some of these buildings here. You lose the detail in these buildings because there's all detailed buildings around here. And they all look the same. And so the uniqueness is lost because it all is super detailed. So they really just have a UI problem. And it's just urban sprawl, and it just looks bad. Looks bad. I don't know, man. Just not a fan. So Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre is already here in the 19th century. Hey, we're researching the atomic bomb. Leatherface is here. France is going on a war rampage here. Just very, very, very interesting. All right. Well, Amy, we get to grow your city. Maybe we get to grow your city here. So you let me know what you would like to do here. We got fish. We have plenty of fish. We can build some more, what are these called? The expedition bases. Got plenty of those. I could build a farm way out here. If you're so, actually, I could build a farm right there. That would be really good. So it's up to you, Amy. It's up to you. You should put that in one of your Cyberfrog reviews. Cyberfrog is like Civilization 7. I got in today. I haven't opened it just yet. I'm thinking about doing a box open. I got in today, Impossible Stars 2, and I think maybe one of the Jawbreakers. I'm not exactly sure. It's been a while. I think it's the... I don't know. I don't know. I know it is Impossible Stars 2. I'd have to look up and see what the other book was, but I got that in today. So, your boy Zach, I promise you, I will read the book. I enjoyed the first book. Chuck Dixon did a really good job on Impossible Stars 1. So I look forward to the second book. Good artwork in there as well. Great colors. I enjoyed the colors. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, Impossible Stars was probably one of the last major reviews that I did. You know, I did some side reviews that I did on the live channel, but that was one of the last video reviews that I ever did, I think. Oh, wow. Fish is good for sushi. It is, Amy. It usually is. A farm, If you have a farm, you can grow rice for sushi. You're going back and forth here, Amy. You're going back and forth. But yeah, this farm here looks pretty good. 5 growth, 1 production, 1 science, and 3 happiness. That's all from this volcano, apparently. So yay on that. So I will wait for you to decide here, Amy. So anyways, I was going to probably do maybe its own box open for the Impossible Stars 2 book. I'm kind of back and forth on it, though. Let me ask this. Let me ask you guys this. Is Comicsgate dead? Do you think Comicsgate is El Caputo? I've seen stuff lately where it's... what's the guy? Is farm good, you think? It even helps with science. It does. It does. This one right here. It will. Great. An active volcano is great until it destroys everything. Well, that's what rebuilding is for. You know, it helps us out with that. So they had this guy, Liam. I think he's Australian or something like that. I never paid attention to the guy because he was around the time with like war campaign and, you know, that sort of stuff, and I kind of checked out. There was a whole situation with him. John Malin has left the Jack show, which should have happened like 2 years ago because it's boring as hell. People are complaining about the drawing show. What is it called? The D&Q ripoff, Amy. What is it called? The Kings. The Kings. That's you know, not doing well. Of course, your boy Zach has completely washed his hands, and people think that he's like a traitor or something like that. I'm like, go, your boy. Keep on, man. I'm there with you. So, Amy says, I mean, I don't really follow Comicsgate. Maybe I would say yes. Your volcanic soil is good for growing some food. Okay, Amy, we will put a farm right there next to the volcano. Right there next to the volcano. I held off because I was wondering maybe if I should build another, you know, expand the city out here. Expand the town out here. But no, I kind of like that. Looks good, Amy. It's a really, I mean, listen, it's no cricket town. It's no cricket town, but Lesterville, I like Lesterville. I really do. Nice little volcano. You know, you got the ocean, great fishing, great farming. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right, let's see. I grow my town. I get to grow bear. Finally, Bear gets to grow something he is in charge of. All right, let's see. I want to grow further out this way just in case. Actually, do I want to grow? I might want to grow here. That might be the spot that I want to do. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Because I got... Oh, I had no idea. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Caesarean. Okay, cool. Either way, I got them cut off and fine. It's terrific. We can feed and care for other towns. That's true, Amy. You are definitely the breadbasket and volcano basket of Bear's Empire here. It was never about a movement. It was just about buying comics that I wanted to read, says Peabody. I mean, was there even a goal to say whether Comicsgate won? Yeah, actually, your boy Zach says, yeah. He says that, basically, all the people that were, getting crazy with all the comics, they've kind of either been marginalized or went off to the side, and I don't really watch a lot of his reviews of comic books that much. I really haven't watched that much of his channel to begin with until the past, year and a half, when everybody was leaving him. So, I never really got into a lot of that. But he would say that probably yes, that it's not really valid anymore. I've been calling Comicsgate Comics, what is it called? Comics Guild for the longest time. More or less, artists just kind of support each other right there. So, yeah, I think it's pretty well gone, man. I think it's pretty well gone. That's just my opinion, though. I could be wrong. Could be. All right, let's keep growing out into the sea here. I think, actually, you know what? Maybe growing into the interior might be a little bit better. Actually, I could probably get these guys. Let's do that. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so I could maybe the next time I could get it a little bit closer to this wine as well. I didn't realize that was there. Cool. All right. Yeah, I was thinking about growing Kai Fang out this way, but I'm thinking growing this way is a whole lot better. All right, town focus. I'm sorry, Amy, I'm just going to leave you as a town. All right. Beijing. Well, let's see if we can attack this this guy right here. Let's see, how do I do that? Let's see, this guy, he's healthy. Can I attack him? Let's attack! Attack is explorer, so he can't explore over here. Run over his explorer and go backwards to make sure, just in case. Great, we can't kill the explorer. Okay. Can I nuke him? Can I please just nuke them? That's all I want to do. That's really all that I want to do. Alright, well, let's just stay in Beijing for right now. And, okay, you're healed, so let's go ahead and join you back up with the Army Commander. Here we go. Let's see, I bought Zach's comics because it was cool that he was making comics after his critique of the comic industry. He's a good, he's a pretty good writer. I would honestly say your boy Zach is a pretty decent writer. Then I just bought whatever comics I found neat, but I was never trying to win anything. Okay, very good. Very good. All right, so let's bring them... Let's bring them over there, just in case I need to go offshore or something. I guess I could have just put him offshore right there. You can run over the explorer, but you can't kill him. You can't kill him. Yeah, so that's kind of P-Money. That's one of the reasons when I was asking people, when we got rid of the... I won't say we got rid of. I can come back anytime, but... stopped doing the... barely live shows, and we kind of transitioned, not intentionally. I never had any intention to transfer over into games or whatever, but here we are playing a video game. Because I just found that all the stuff in Comicsgate was just dull and boring for the past year and a half. I couldn't think of anything that Comicsgate's done for the past 2 years that's been any excitement whatsoever. And so, what was the point? And also, hey, okay, I got a box open of somebody's book. I get 4 views out of it. It's not really worth the time and the effort to do all that. I appreciate all of you folks that watch it. I do appreciate, but Like, what are we doing here? Why are we even bothering with any of this? Rifle infantry. Wow. I have no idea. Rifle infantry. Interesting. Infantry. Games are fun. So, long story short, Amy, is what I was asking was like, should I just make a brand new channel and just do games over there and not worry? You know, I worry that people get kind of confused. That's, you know, it's essentially started out as a Comicsgate channel, but I'm doing video games. So I think it kind of confuses people. But if people still come and want to enjoy it here on this channel, I'm fine. Let's keep it up here. Bear's slow metamorphosis into a Let's Play channel. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. The reason that I wanted to do this was because it was interactive. You know, I could say, okay, what do we want to do as far as research? Or what do we want to do as far as growing towns? Or I could interact with the audience that way. If I was playing, you know, whatever, Call of Duty or something like that, I wouldn't be able to... Do they still have Call of Duty? I forget. I know there's like Modern Warfare. I guess they still have Call of Duty. It's been a while. You know, you can play something like that, but there's no real interaction. I mean, maybe if you're looking for tips or tricks or having fun or something like that. I watch a channel that does like GTA stuff, but it's just like a couple of guys just goofing around and having fun with it. So it's not like anything serious or anything like that. But yeah, that's basically how we kind of came to be. So if any of you out there are watching right now and are like, Bear, what the hell are you even talking about Comicsgate? I have no idea what that is. Don't worry. Do not worry. It's fine. What is this guy? That is a... I have no idea what that is. It says it's something. I don't know. Whatever. I bet you it's a land unit. Okay. Well, I'm glad I got this guy out here, because otherwise, you know, in case that was a ship and I had my other army out here, they could attack, and I don't want to have that. I don't want to have that at all, so we will stay right there. Stay right there. We'll stay right there. Okay, next turn. Let's see. Amy says, I think we can find you here okay. All right. Let's see. Run and guns. Yeah, I guess you can co-op, but it might be hard to run and gun and chat. Amy, I've got a game, and I was interested to see if anybody out there would be interested in it. It is a co-op game. It is a co-op game. It's an older game, so I think everybody can run it on, if you've got a PC or a Mac. I think you'd be able to run it and everything. I would just have to figure out how to work it with Discord and everything. But that was another one that I was thinking about doing, where it was kind of a multi-co-op situation and stream that. It kind of makes sense, Bear, to start a new channel, says P-Money, but the challenges you are starting from scratch. Oh boy, I'll tell you about challenges. And that might make it tough to get your channel as high as you might want it to be. Number one, listen, would it be nice to be monetized and have thousands of people watching you as you play a video game? Sure, you know, strokes the ego, all that great stuff. I'm really not. I don't have anything to sell. I'm not trying to sell plushies. I'm not trying to push things on anybody out here. So it's like, you know, if I've got 5 people or if I've got 500 people, it's the same. Just as long as people are having fun. So that's not the big deal. When Bear started this channel right here, it was right in the middle of the what was the guy's name? I forget the guy's name, but the adpocalypse. The Steven Crowder, he went after somebody, and this was right after Trump got in, but right before a lot of the shadow banning. But I think it started to be shadow banning, so I bet you, since I was just putting hashtag Comicsgate on stuff, I got shadow banned immediately. My live channel, which is just the repeat of the live shows that I did, had more subscribers on that than this channel ever did, and more views. So this channel's been, borked from the beginning. So starting a new channel wouldn't be that hard at all. I bet you I'd have more people watching it right now if I was on a different channel than here. It would just be the people that found me here would have a hard time finding me maybe somewhere else. So yeah, that challenge, that's not a problem at all. Not a problem at all for me. Doesn't really matter that much to me. I'm just trying to have fun here. Just trying to have fun. I mean, I was pleasantly shocked when I saw your recent Civilization show get 600 views. Do we want to risk having to start over? I don't know. I think they were just looking for Civilization stuff more than anything. You aren't going to sell bear bathwater? Well, now that you mention it. Now that I do go in the river instead, so I'd have to have somebody downstream from Bear to get his essence. Ode de Bear. Ode de Bear. I like that. I like that. If you want to smell like, pine trees, musk, and salmon, and a little hint of garbage, there you go. Pick up all the ladies. Bear plushies. Bear plushies. No, I'm not going to sell out like that. Actually, no, that's actually a pretty good idea, bear plushies. Now that I think about it. I mean, that's like, that would be a good plushie. I see all these people, like, with their own plushies, and it's like, I don't want a plushie of you. Random YouTube person? Why? Why would I want that? Well, we can follow you if you want. Amy, again, it doesn't really matter to me. I'll keep doing it on this channel. It's fine. It's just, I'm pretty, between that and me going hard YouTube on the whole vaccine and Wu flu situation, I know I was shadow banned on that stuff. I can guarantee you. I'm like shocked that I wasn't even banned, honestly. I probably just because I didn't have that many people. But yeah, go back and watch some of those old early 2021 videos, and you'll see. You'll be shocked. You'll be like, wait a minute, Bear was ahead of the curve on that one. Way ahead of the curve. Way ahead. Let's see. You can stream on 2 YouTube channels at once. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I can. You could stream it on both channels if you want. Oh, interesting. Okay. Mike streams on 2 YouTube channels and Twitter Live. Yeah, I was thinking about Rumble a couple years back. I just never got around to it. One of the reasons that I did the Barely Live, I'm just going to go ahead, turn number 68, 1827 AD. One of the reasons that I did the Barely Live channel is because I was archiving all the videos in case I was going to get taken down. What happened here? No! Somebody think of the whales! The whales are going to get dirty. Was because I was archiving all those videos, and I've got them all on a hard drive here. I've got like a 4 terabyte hard drive somewhere around here that has all the videos on there, so it would have been easy just to upload it to freaking Rumble and get it taken care of.
Is not that the power is mysterious, but that it is under law, and that the taught intellect can even now govern it.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Faraday. Get back in your cage, sir. Get back in your cage. So I get a didn't I need to build a laboratory? Wasn't there something I needed to do about a laboratory? All right, and a stock exchange. Hey, hey, hey. And a specialist limit on all cities. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, so I got electricity before we got the nukes, finally. Where is the Murray River? It's right here, actually. Right here. So, we got some damage in kanji that we'll have to come back to and repair later. But you out there in the chat get to help Bear out. Choosing a new technology. I guess it's got to be flight because we got to deliver this bomb somehow. Or radio because we got to be able to tell the airplane to be able to bomb wherever. That would be nice. Let's see. Transoceanic flight. Interesting. Okay, or I would get a radio station and a tenement and the Eiffel Tower. Okay. I'm wondering what was it? The rifleman? He had a rifleman. Maybe that's a unique unit for him. I don't see it. So maybe it's industrialization. Maybe that's what it was. Interesting. Okay. All right. So we have masteries of electricity, which would give us some interesting stuff there, but I don't really need it all. We get masteries of urbanization, would give us a bridge. Finally, bridges. That's what I need. Bridges. We could also get combustion mastery, which would give us combat strength for cavalry units, production on buildings and oil rigs. We get mastery on mass production, which would give us sabotage shippings. Interesting. Or flight or radio. Flight or radio. Let's see, and I'd need both of those to get either mobilization or armor. So if I ever need to upgrade either of those, I'd have to get either radio or flight. All right, any thoughts? Any thoughts out here in the chat of where Bear should go from now? Let's see. Flight would give me an aerodome, which I would need to build to be able to build my airplanes. Flight is my choice. A bridge over troubled waters. Yes, Amy. Yes, a bridge over troubled waters. It only takes 6 turns. Let's see. I've got one. I guess if you count Beijing, 2, right? 2 major rivers. So that's what the bridge would allow me to do. Allows land units to move over a navigable river without having to embark, unaffected by floods. Cheaper to build where a road already is formed a ferry across the river. Must be placed on a navigable river. And it can be purchased. All right. All right. P-Money says flight. Amy says bridge. I'm open to the bridge. Is Mrs. Money available to us this evening? And if she is, what is her choice? Or, conversely, Amy, is Melissa with us? And what is her choice? Flight first choice, bridge second choice. Okay. And Amy's probably first choice is the bridge. Is another option better? Well, P-Money wants to go with flight. So, like, we could either walk across the river with a bridge, or we could fly across the river. Either or. Ruth says bridge. Lisa is here. Okay. All right. Well, she is going to be our tiebreaker, Amy. What does she say? Flight or bridge? Flight or bridge? Actually, wait a minute. No, it's it is a 2-1, I should say. 2-1, P-Money. I'm sorry about that, but I will wait. I will wait for Melissa to give her thoughts, her stink on the matter here. Figure out what we're gonna do. So yeah, I mean, again, like this, like I could ask the chat, hey, what would you like to do? And it's interactive, right? You know, if I'm playing, I don't know, whatever, Call of Duty. You know, it's like, oh, let me shoot that guy. Well, you know, you're just sitting there watching it. I never really thought that was really that fun. I mean, trains didn't work for us. There you go. Will planes? That's a very good question, Amy. I have no idea. I could build an aerodome and I get no planes. That's also a possibility for sure. Flight or bridge? Yes, Melissa, flight or bridge. So I got 6 turns for flight, or 6 turns for the bridge, 10 turns for the flight. 10 turns for the flight. That is. See, Melissa, we are all in deep thought here. All in deep thought. My only concern, says POA, is are we sure planes would work after our train fiasco? Bridges seem more likely to work. Yeah, but what if bridges don't work? And also, Bridges ain't gonna send no atomic bombs to our enemies. And that's what I want to do, is atomic bomb everybody. I'm gonna turn into Gandhi. And turn into Gandhi, I was very peaceful for the entire game. I mean, relatively peaceful. Until I get the bomb and I go completely crazy. And then I start nuking everybody. We could try flight later. Yeah, I know, Amy, right? I mean, it could go either or here. All right, well, let's go ahead. I think everybody's pretty much in agreement on bridge. That'd be mastery of urbanization. But planes can bomb. All right, Melissa says, planes give some military advantages. Bridges are more valuable economically. And for growth, says Melissa. But, Amy counters, planes can bomb. Everybody says, okay, I'm willing to say bridge if we commit to flight later. Man, this is like a committee. I'm not communist here, people. I'm not commie. I do ask. Everything in this game is maybe, yes. All right. We're going to go with bridge. We're going to try and build some bridges, people. Actually, the only place that I can put a bridge right now is Madrid. Oh, no, wait. I take that... No, I can't take that back because it wouldn't go across here. So that wouldn't work. Let's see. Do I have any other... I do have this navigable river here, but I don't control it. I got part of a navigable river right here, but I can't get... Actually, I could build one right there. I could. So I could bring my units and put them right there, and then I would be able to go right in there. Otherwise, you gotta come in here to the water and then come back onto the land. It takes up all your movement, or I'd have to come all the way around this way if I ever wanted to attack Rome. So that's that one. So that's at least two. Is there another one up here? Yes, navigable river. This one right here. Although it really doesn't... I mean, it could help. It could help right there, although there's no real roads across there, it doesn't look like. Wait, I had a wonder over here? I had no idea. The... Hey, okay way. Okay. Wait. I had no idea I had one over here. Okay, well, interesting. Hey, you know, you uncover a world wonder right in front of you. You never knew you had it there. Never knew. Okay, but I will be screaming flight the next time. Bridge. Voted most likely to not work. I see what you did there, Amy. I see what you did. All right, Rome. What should we do with Rome? You know what we should do with Rome? If we don't have it already. Actually, since I figured out how to do this the last time. Nope, not that. Let's see. I have a... God dang it, get out of the way. Okay, so what I might want to do is build a... well, I could build a laboratory. That might be nice, but I was thinking about building defensive fortifications. Let me do that. Do that right there. Okay. So just in case Rome does something stupid, I've got some nice fortifications there. And I've also got it in little money as well, P-money. So I don't think anybody's going to be attacking unless they try to take Ruthville. Which would be a little hard to do because I'd see them coming. I really wish that I had another sailboat down here or ship down here, but that's all right. All right, the River Murray has flooded. Okay, yeah, we saw that originally. Okay, cool. Righty. Just gonna leave them there for right now. I want to see what's going on down here. So let's hold off on that. This guy I will bring offshore here. What's this guy? Trade ship. Okay. So I got him right there. Let's just... So that is his wharf. Let's do this. Could I destroy his wharf? I can. Pillage and capture an adjacent tile if able. Gain gold and repair damage may also trigger adjacent discoveries. Interesting. Well, let's do it. Okay. Oh, shoot. I thought I could... Oh, okay. Never mind. Gosh dang it. Okay. I thought I could maybe pillage his port here and destroy his port so he couldn't build any ships. But that doesn't look like the case. Alright. Well, I don't see any ships out this way. Let's just go out this way. Okay. He doesn't have any ships unless there's something like over here. So I hope there's nothing over there to attack my army guy. So I think I'm okay there. Yes, the great wonder of hey, okay way. Let's see. Melissa says, "Hey, then we'll be able to land on our bridges." Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, over here. I like that. Because it's already got the path anyways there. So yeah, we would be able to build a bridge there. We're gonna be building bridges to Rome or to the Romans. Little do they know, much like the Romans, whenever you're building a road or a bridge, it's usually to bring your army into somewhere. So that's what we would do. We would have the ability to do that. Now he might also have the ability to do it in reverse, so I got to watch out about that. But that's an idea there. So I'm glad I did the research there. Okay. All right, here is his stinking guy right there. Let's do... Oh, shoot. You know what? Was that? Yeah, that was the guy that I was going to put into Beijing. Shoot. Shoot. All right. Well, I guess I'll have to leave the tank in Beijing. Guess I'll have to do that. Okay. Well, I can't. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, no, not that guy. Not that guy. I'm talking about the tank. There we go. All right. Okay. Command my unit. So I'm going to send this guy up north here, just in case. I just kind of want to have him kind of hanging out between Potsdam, Nanjing, and Bearville. So this might be a great spot for it. Here we go. Because this is kind of a key sort of area right here, where you're going kind of east, west, and north, south. So I wanted to have a guy there just in case. All right, command my units. This is the cruiser. And how long is it going to take him? It's going to take him at least 4 turns to get over this way. Let me do it this way because I had the other guy just complaining to me about his precious borders that I was taking over. All right, there we go. So if I build this port here, that would save like, what, 3 turns right there just to be able to get over to this area. So I think that was a good idea, building the port out this way. Shame I had to get rid of that nice farm, but it is where it is. Alright, you'll stay there for a moment. And this guy, yeah, let's take care of him. Let's take care of him. You know what would be a good idea is if we took care of him. Come on. Oh, for crying out loud. Boom. Kaboom. All right. You'd figure this giant ship here and this little dinghy here, he would have sank immediately. Like, I could run him over. I could run him over just as easy. You know what? I didn't notice that they had numbers on there. 66? Does this guy have a number? You can't see. Yeah, okay, they all have numbers. Interesting. Man, I wish they would have spent more time making the game better than all these little details. The details are nice, but man, oh man, I really wish that they would have spent a little bit more time on making the game good. And, you know, like trains working. What is that, 35? Okay, cool. Where's my other guy? Here we go. I had no idea they had numbers. 28. Okay. Cool. I don't know if that's like in order of when they were built or something, but pretty cool. I just noticed that. All right. Well, there goes Bear just off on a tangent. Here we go. All right, people. We are at it here. Turn number 69. 1828 AD here. Let's go into the future. Once my family heard one of the boats was 66, they had asked if the other 67. But I heard that's illegal in some states. They were like sending cops into like some classroom someplace and giving them tickets. Like, really, do you really want the kids to hate you guys? Is that what you want? ACB, are we really going to go with that here? You know, come on, guys. That's stupid. That's just stupid, man. Uh-oh, there was something there. I don't know what the hell that was. Yay. Okay, more volcanoes exploding. There is Mount St. Helens right there. It done blewed up. But the other volcano stopped blowing up. So that's good. Agenda Patchouli has changed our relationship. For the better, right? For the better, because, you know, it couldn't get any worse than we already are, right? Right, Patchouli? Right? -76. Well, we started a trade route, and we had a relationship at one point. A professional relationship, people. Captured settlement, eliminated our civilizations. Leader's agenda, borders touching. How dare we? Previous age. Yeah, he really hates my guts, doesn't he? All right, let's see. Leon was attacked. Wait, they were? What? Wait, what? Where did all these boats come from? The hell? Oh, Ian. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, that's why I put my howitzer in here. Put my howitzer in here so I can take them down a peg or two. But I am going to need... Amy, I'm going to need a boat. I'm going to need a boat pretty quickly here, so we're going to get ourselves a cruiser. To buy ourselves a cruiser. Here we go. And you know what? We got a number of boats there, so... Cricket Town or Leon. No, I probably shouldn't do it in Leon. You know what? What the hell? Why not? What's it gonna hurt? What's it gonna hurt, right? Okay, cruiser. Let's do it. Okay, so I got 2 units there. I had no idea he had all his units over here. Crazy. Okay. What are these? Like, I can't tell if these are like military, like if these are like boats or if these are land units. It's hard for me to tell. All right, well, in case they are land units, let's take our guy and at least get him over here into position, just in case. In case they land units over here, I want to have this guy here just in case. All right. Sparta finally grows. How long have they... This is the very first town that we founded, and they're barely, you know, barely any size. Barely any size at all. So I guess I should probably add some more growth to what they're doing here. Probably would be the smart play. And it grew the borders. Cool. Finally, we might touch borders with Paris here. Boats are good when you have lots of bridges. Ian is getting brave. Ian is getting very brave. He does not know what's going on, apparently, with Confucius. See, that's why I didn't want to take my army and just, like, go full hog with what we're doing here. Where did that other guy go? Where did he go? Am I out of turns? No. Where did he go? There he is. Attack. Okay, so what was the name of it? Okay, so these are land units. Okay, so the stuff that we have over here, these are all land units apparently. I forget. I don't know how you pronounce this. Abawamba, Chumbawamba. I'm just gonna call him Chumbawamba. Chumbawamba. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. All right, attack, attack. Hey, how about this? How about we attack? There we go. All right, cool. And who is this? Trade ship. Okay. Okay, so these are all land units. That makes sense now. I wish that there was a differentiation between, like, ships that are actually ships and then ships that are just transporting units. I know they did it in the modern age, but this stuff, it looks... It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell what they are. But I guess we know now. He's on fire. You're right, Peabody. You are I should have known. I should have known. You were correct, sir. You were oh so correct. Oh so correct. I might do this one just because I want to expand my borders here. Well, I don't know. What would Ruth say? I guess woodcutter. I guess a woodcutter. I could do a farm over here. That would also expand just one. It would expand one out. I'm thinking of putting it here so I can kind of expand my border along this way. That's kind of my thought behind it, but we can do whatever. Let's see. We've got... This actually looks pretty good. A lot of production and happiness. Get a clay pit. Get another clay pit. I can get another farm, or a, whatchamacallit, a expedition base. Ruth wants farm. Okay. All right. In that case, we're going to do that one. And it did not grow the border. Okay. Well, hey, we got a farm out of it. We got a farm out of it, and really, that's what matters. I should have done that when it would have given me a little bit of production, but we'll get it the next time. All right, we get to grow front. We get to grow front. Wow, that is a lot of growth right there. Holy cow. Let's do that one. Cool. Settlement under threat. Oh, great. Which one now? He approaches Leon. Yeah, I got it. Not a problem. Town focus. Sparta, I don't care. Go away. Ruthville. You'll just stay a town. Beijing. We'll keep our army guys there for a moment. Let's see. and the land ship, we'll just have him on alert right there. In my army, let's put him where they can't get attacked by a boat. I think that would be the best spot. I probably should have taken this guy and went over here and looked first. But, I didn't think about that. Okay. There we go. So he's protected. Cool. You, again, I wish that I could do kind of like a patrol here, but I'm just going to have him on alert. And we'll just kind of keep an eye out of what's going on here. Nanjing is about to get out of the resistance, so I guess my first purchase is going to have to be a fishing quay, so we can get this town connected to the rest of our trade network. Okay, you can stay there. Yeah, I'm just going to have you stay there for right now. All right, here we are, people. At turn number 70. 1829 AD, people. Let's see, what is it, 9:30? All right, let's just go ahead and keep going here if y'all are okay with that. Keep continuing here. And then maybe next turn I'll ask whether or not we want to do one more turn or not. I hope Amy and Melissa are okay. They don't have any readings to go to. Which, by the way, how was the reading last night? Amy, how did your reading go last night? Keep an eye on Leon here. All right, next turn. Turn number 70, 1829 AD. Let's go into the future, people. Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. Okay. Maybe I should have put some defenses in Leon. I had no idea. All right. After my work issues today, I want to do as much attacking as possible, says Peanut. I hear you. I hear you. I had a interesting day as well. It was Morgan Le Fay. Melissa, I appreciate that, and I appreciate you thinking that I absolutely know exactly what Morgan Le Fay is, but I gotta say, I'm gonna claim ignorance on this one. It was fun. I read Justice League as Supergirl and Flash and Black Canary. Interesting. Interesting. Do you talk faster when you do Flash? Do you go blah, 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 blah. You're like an auctioneer or something like that. Sold. Sold. All right, let's see. Let's grow our city of Pat. All right. Growing Pat. Growing Pat. I don't know. Should I put another just specialist in there? I don't know. Give me some happiness. I need happiness, honestly. That's 3. This is 6. That gives me more production, but this gives me more happiness. I'm going to go with happiness. There we go. I try to talk a little faster for him. Fewer dramatic pauses at least. Okay. Very good. Very good. Or if you do have a dramatic pause, it would be very dramatic, right? You know, because you're not doing that for a majority of the time. And then all of a sudden you do have a pause, and it's like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? So I think people would kind of lean in a little bit more if you did a dramatic pause there very, very seldomly. Let's see, where is the city at? Is this it? There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, okay, so that wouldn't grow. That wouldn't grow out, gosh darn it. I've got negative happiness right now. That's going to give me the most happiness. This one or this one. Either or, it doesn't really matter to me. Let's do this one. There we go. Low happiness? I just got a bunch of happiness. Oh, for crying out loud, this game. All right, low happiness. What are we doing? Pat is brimming with... I just made them happy. What are you talking about? They're happy. Look, one person is happy. One. It's fine. All right. Quit asking me this. I don't want to do any of that. Okay, command my units. We'll keep them there. Okay, this is important. This is very, very important. So let's see... 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Okay, let's see. That's 93 and that's 83. So this one got built first, so it doesn't take into account of the building order. Doesn't do that. But okay, let's go ahead. Major victory. But I need to take him out. Why would a cruiser have a ironed cruiser have a hard time against a boat filled with a bunch of army people that doesn't even have any defensive guns to begin with? Why would that? All right. Anyways, let's go. Oh, he has arrows. Okay, well that'll take care of it. Okay, so that didn't help me out a whole lot. Okay, Okay, I need to sink at least one of these guys. Major victory, that would sink him, and that would sink him. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Let's take our howitzer and let's take out this guy. Fire! Boy, I'm glad I left it. Wait, what? Seriously? It's a howitzer unit in a what the fuck? Well, maybe I can put my cruiser in the city as well. And then have him... No, the cruiser. Okay, and then have him at least attack... Okay, that would be a major victory. That would be a major victory. That wouldn't help me out. And that wouldn't help me out. Okay. Let's go ahead and take that guy out. Took 3 units to take that guy out. That doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right at all. Okay, so let's bring this guy over here. And yeah, he's going to have to, if he lands on our territory, he's going to have to trying to figure out what this is. Flat tropical. Oh, crap. Okay, so he can go there. All right. So he could land there, or attack me from the sea there, or he could attack Leon. I'm going to guess they're going to try and go for Leon. They got the defenses down, but I got 2 units in there, so I think that's going to hold them off at least for another turn. All right, little money, you can stay there. Army Commander. What do we want to do? This is going to be really hard to capture. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 fortified districts. I mean, I've got 2 armies, but that's going to be really hard. Chang is also not going to be easy. He has, looks like 3 districts. Oh, they're ancient walls, medieval walls, and medieval walls. And they are under siege. Hashtag under siege. All right, well, Let's keep the pressure up. Let's do this. Let's land our units here. He's going to be out of turns there. If I bring him on shore here, I'm pretty sure he's also going to be out of turns. So I'm going to have a vulnerable army commander if I bring him anywhere close here. So what we could do is bring our dreadnought over here. There's nobody in these tiles here. So I might be able to bring him, the army guy here, and be okay. So let's do, well, I can't. Scratch that! Okay, let's do this one. And we'll put him there. I actually didn't need to go into the ocean for that. I could have just came this way. We need to make that one person in Pat that's happy the mayor. Yeah, and then we need to find the one guy that's happy in Sparta as well. Yeah, so these guys can't unpack. They'll do it the next turn. I'll send some units down this way, but I bet you that Lafayette is attacking. I bet you that's what's going on over here. Shut up, Confucius. I don't want to talk to you right now. All right, command my units. Okay, Dreadnought. I don't have anything to attack, unfortunately. I guess I could attack some of this stuff. The bank. Hospital. What the hell? Let's attack the hospital. Why not? Coastal raid. Gain gold and repair damage. Well, I like gold, so let's do that. Boom. Raided ya. I get 30 health points, which I didn't need, and 90 gold. All right. Right on. Got me some gold, people. Unless Confucius is saying, I surrender, not interested, says Amy. He's got what? 1, 2... Oh, he's got captured. Look at there. They're burning it down. Good for you, Lafayette. And he burned down the other city that was over here. You know, I might just let Lafayette just kind of handle the rest of this. I mean, I know it's going to make him a bigger foe. But hopefully he's a foe for Ian over here and not for me. He is burning down any city that he comes across. I like this Lafayette fella. I might have to emulate him. Of course, I'm just going to nuke everybody, but yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Just have, like, artillery just attack Chang and Ying Tain and let them burn those cities down. I don't think that he would because it's got some world wonders in there, but I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong here. Nobody ever would criticize you when you attack a hospital during a war. Well, I needed the gold, number 1, and number 2, all the fighters were hiding underneath the hospital, so that's why I had to go after it. So they weren't played by the Geneva Convention, and it's only damaged, and it's overbuildable anyways. It's not like they were using it. It was an old hospital. It was a plague hospital. Nobody went there. I'm doing them a favor by burning it down. Nobody ever says, thank you, Bear, for burning down the hospital that could have got us sick. We really appreciate that. But I'll take it. I'll take it anyways, people. I'll take it anyways. Okay, let us go ahead and research artifacts in... God dang it. Okay, there's no artifacts. Anywhere to be found? Anywhere? 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 Are we seeing anything for anything? No. Why are you even? Where are you even? I'm just, you know what? All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Where is he? You know what I'm going to do with you? I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the, whatchamacallums bring you over here and just have you annoy the hell out of everybody because you can't get killed. But you can't really do anything either. So we'll do that. Alright, Army Commander. Hey, can I attack his trade ship? No, I can just go over there and say, hey, would you like some tea? Hey, how's it going over there? God dang it. Like, you can't attack the trade ship? Why? Why can't you attack the trade ships? What's the deal? I'm at war with them. Okay, anyways. Alright, you can stay there. I still gotta wait on this guy. He's taking forever. Alright, we're at turn number 71, 1830 AD. Amy says, yeah, don't want an old-fashioned plague hospital. I know, I'm doing them a favor. Doing them a big favor. They should be thanking me. They should be thanking me. We're at turn number 71, 1830 AD. And that's where Bear asked the chat out here the very important question. Very important. Hashtag one more turn. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yeah, I want another turn because I want to see if we lose Leon. Oh, so you're going to hang that around Bear's neck for a week. Okay, I see. I see how this goes. All right. Amy, are you okay with one more turn? Where were we at? 9:43. Amy's good for one more turn. Okay, people. Let's find out if we keep Leon or not. Let's go. Wait, what was this? Category 5 hurricane. Holy crap! Wait, where is it headed? To the east. Oh, okay, it's headed this way, I think. I don't think it's heading towards us. I think we're okay. Category 5 hurricane. Holy macaroni. Just when you think you're out of the water. Just when you think, hurricane season's done with. Then all of a sudden a Category 5 comes up. Why can't there be a Category 5 right here? That's what I want to know. Gosh dang it. All right. Here we go. One more turn. Let's go, people. He did come ashore. And he got done blown up. And it wouldn't be another turn if it wasn't another volcano exploding. So, Amy, once again, you're a volcano. Mount St. Lester has exploded once again. Like, right on time, too. What does it explode like every 3 or 4 turns? Sheesh. Oh, yeah. Well, not too much damage. That's good. Holy Toledo, a Category 5, yeah. And this one exploded as well. Okay, so there's that one. That one, that's not my problem. Category 5 is moving. It's one of those horrible Arctic hurricanes that you got to watch out for. The Category 5 Arctic hurricane. It's what sank the Titanic, apparently. What the hell's going on here? Gordon Imperial was attacked by... Oh, he tried to attack me, eh? Well, that was dumb. Holy crap! A dreadnought. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, just show up out of the blue. Alright, well, this Ian fella. Alright, well, we kept Leon. So that's good. Let's take them out. Oh, for crying out loud. Come on, man. Alrighty, so let's get our howitzer, and hopefully it reaches. Yes, it does. What the hell? So I attack the boats with the howitzer, and it's like, yeah, it just bounced off. But if I attack the literal dreadnought, it takes out apparently 50 of their melee strength. Okay. 57 to be exact. Maybe the hurricane will put out the volcano. That's always the hope. I've never seen that happen, though. Never quite seen that happen, but we can try. Major victory. I like that. Let's go for it. I didn't even fire a shot. He just sank. The hell? That's the weakest dreadnought ever. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, that was relatively painless. That was relatively painless. Okay. Well, interesting. Very interesting. Oh, there's an... Oh, okay. So he's trying to freaking get me from another angle. I see. I see. I see. All right. Well, that's not gonna. Oh, they all ran. They all got the heck out of there. Okay. Well, you're gonna get sunk. Your battleship got sunk, and your army that you're trying to send over, that is the slowest sinking ship. Finally. Okay, finally sank. I got the Ooga Booga tribe over here. Some of them have spears, some of them have guns. Okay. Feel sorry for the spear guys. A snow hurricane would be awful, Amy. Florida would not know what to do. We would not know what to do in a snow hurricane. I think we would all just kind of melt. All right, finally, my cruiser, which I can't use to attack that guy. That's a bummer. Let's bring him down here. All right, this is almost out of resistance, and he's pretty well healed. That's good. I like that. Oh, what is this? Land ship. See, I knew that he was trying something sneaky. I knew it. All right, attack. Attack. Attack him. Why won't you... I'm clicking. Come on, man. Just attack the friggin... There we go. Okay. That's good. All right. So I think Ian is pretty close to me technologically. Because he's got these tanks as well. So we're going up against two armies here that are pretty close to us, kind of technologically. Ian, it looked like he had more naval units. I didn't see that many naval units out of Confucius. So there is that. So I'm kind of playing right now with Al-Fustat P-Money, but I think the better option right now is just to make sure that we kind of use our sort of zone of control over here in Daha to make sure that nothing, number one, comes to Daha, and number two, makes it past there. So we might change a strategy, but we'll see. We shall see. All right, there's that. Beijing, yeah, you can just stay here for right now. In my units. So let us go ahead and let's do this. Let us take our tank and let us put him right there. And then let's bring him down. Okay, I guess I can't go through that way. Okay. Oh, crap. That's all my turns? Okay. So apparently there's a river right there that I didn't notice. I was going to send the tank down here to kind of scout to see what's kind of going on. But that's all right. We will take... Let's bring it a little bit closer. And then what we'll do is we'll do the Grand Imperial guy. And we'll unload... I can't unload him there? Why not? What the hell's going on? Okay. All right. Well, I guess I can't do that. He's got an elephant over here. Okay. All right. Army, you just stay there apparently because I can't. Well, I can move over there. Interesting. Okay. Let's do that then. Oh, crap. But then I can't unload anybody. I just might have screwed up there. Yeah, I can't unload this guy, can I? Can I? I can. Look at there. And he's got nobody in there. Look at this. Nobody. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Okay, can I put in one of these howitzer units? Can I unload him? Okay, let's unload him here. And then we'll just have him just start attacking the city. Boom. And if Lafayette takes it, I don't mind. It's going to take him a while because he's got to take all 3 of these. So that's going to be a challenge for him. But we'll see. Okay, can I do anything with this guy? I can put him right there if I need. Let's do it. Attack. Attack. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, I guess there's nothing there. Okay. Boom. So yeah, if Lafayette wants to come in and take over this city, he's got a straight shot. He just needs to take down these defenses here. Lafayette attacking with elephants. All of a sudden you come in with tanks and cannons. Yeah, let's see. He's got 2 elephants and a horse guy. I guess he's trying to be like Hannibal. Love it when a plan comes together, Hannibal. All right. Okay, so yeah, you guys stay there for right now. Dreadnought. Yeah, so he can't attack anything. Interesting. Well, let's just have him go down this way and see what we have going on down here. The only thing that I'd like to take Chang'an for is because it's got the Colossus. And we started out as the Greeks, and I wanted to build the Colossus, and I never was able to. I would just like to get it back for my Greek ancestors. My Greek heritage. Alright, army commander can... Oh, crap. Well, yeah, you can stay there. Just stay there, you'll be fine. I don't think you're going to be attacked by anybody. Yeah, so the Grand Imperial can just go ahead and... Boom, boom. Cool. Yeah, so we're taking down to the defenses there. It'll probably be another turn, and we could take it. And then we got to take this one. So you got to take both of these to be able to capture the city. You are just a complete freaking useless thing, so just go explore. Just find out what's over there. Completely useless. All right. All right, so we're at turn number 72, 1831 AD, people. We're attacking with tanks. We're attacking with artillery. We're even attacking with our friend with his elephants. Good old China down here. And we get to the point in the show, almost 10 o'clock here, where we ask one more time, since we did save Leon. Where is it? Where is it? There he is. I think we saved Leon. So we'll ask once again, out there in the chat, hashtag one more turd, yay or nay, sirs and madams, yay or nay. I thought this is a good one. I thought we did pretty good on our world war here. I have still not gotten our atomic bomb. How long do I have for that? I got 3 turns left for that and 7 turns. Seems like it keeps getting longer and longer. This Eiffel Tower over here. Yay, Leon is safe, says Amy. It is. It is. I'm very free, says Peabody, but if Amy wants to end it, I'm okay. Bridges conquer all. I like it, Melissa. I like that. Bridges conquer all. We're building a bridge to the future to conquer everybody with our atomic weapons. With our atomic weapons. I'm good with one more turn unless Bear is getting hungry. I am getting hungry and I'm running out of juice here, but we will go one more turn, people. We'll go one more turn and see what we have in the future here. Let's just keep an eye on Chang'an. Chang'an. Let's go into the future. We'll do one more turn and then we'll call it. Holy mackerel, they destroyed their defenses already? Man, oh man. Well, that was unexpected.
Being of faraway strangers should be no less of a concern than our immediate neighbors.
Oh yeah, there you go, Furaki Kurosawa. Yeah, sure. End of history. Yeah, that really worked out. Why are they quoting this guy? He's like completely wrong. Globalism, I guess. This was the guy that after the end of the Cold War said that there was never going to be another war again. I mean, we were all going to live in harmony and sing Kumbaya. What an idiot. What a complete moron. Yeah, I'm not too surprised that Civ 7 quotes him, but there you go. All right, anyways. I get settlement limit, yay. And ambassadors, that's right, I need ambassadors. Actually, you know what? Whatever happened to our... We're at 0 and I have -6 influence. Huh. Well, we never got to see what happened when it went all the way to 0. That's all right. Okay. I'm authoritarian? I am? I had no idea I was authoritarian. Interesting. When did that happen? I'm a bureaucratic monarchy. How dare you say I'm authoritarian? I'll throw you into the dungeon if you say that. All right, ambassadors. What do I not need? I don't need this Delian League. There we go. Okay, so that'll at least help our ambassador. Or our influence. So I got 0 and 0. So essentially, if I take Chang'an, even if I keep it, it gives me negative influence, and I really don't need that. So we're just gonna knock down the door and just not walk in. That's what we're gonna do here. I'd love to have the Colossus, but I would like to see if he's gonna burn down the city or not. That's kind of the important question that I have. He destroyed the defenses. Does that mean we can take it over? I can take it over easily. That's not a problem. Watch. Let's see how long it would take. Boom. Boom. All right, so I could... Well, no, he's got a unit there. What is that? Is that a unit? No. There's no unit there. So his defenses are completely down. There's nobody there to take it. So all he has to do is take his guy, move him there, and take this guy and move him there, and he's captured the city. That's all he's got to do. Unless Confucius like builds another unit, or buys another unit. So we're good. We're good. I don't need to do anything else other than get back into the army. There you go. All right. Good luck. Good luck with that. Enjoy your city if you decide to keep it. All right, queso. I got plenty of growth. Plenty of all that sort of stuff. I don't need... let's do some science, I guess. We'll do that. Actually, I could do better in science here, but it would give me negative happiness. So let's just go ahead and do that here. All right. Lafayette better appreciate this. Yeah. Why do I need it? I got plenty of cities. If anything, I can just nuke them. It's fine. Choose a civic. All right, so we got the thing. And now we can go for Globalism 2. That's already been built by somebody else. So somebody else already got Globalism too. But I could spread rumors of fake artifacts. Let's see. Nationalism. Capitalism. I like that. Liberalism. What does capitalism give me? Laissez-faire, 2 gold, and happiness for every imported resource. I might do that. Specialist limit in all cities. Okay. Oh, there's capitalism. Gosh, 16 turns. Holy cow. But it would give us a Statue of Liberty later on. Interesting. Chengde Mountain Resort. Interesting. Or the Brandenburg Gates. Ooh. Interesting. What do you say? Nationalism? I mean, should we do that or liberalism maybe? Free press and yada yada yada. Progressivism. Don't really need that. Or I could do masteries on any of these, but don't really need that. So I'm thinking nationalism. Is nationalism Statue of Liberty? No. I would have to get capitalism, which is 16 turns. And then I would have to get mastery of that to get Statue of Liberty. So you're talking like probably at least 30 turns just to get to the point where I could build the Statue of Liberty. And then maybe another 5 or 10, 20 turns, I don't know, after that. Or is Statue of Liberty even useful? I just figured it was France. You know, France gifted it to the United States, so I was just kind of going with the theme of France. That's all. Find no statue. Oh, well, okay then. What's nationalism give you? Well, pride in your country, number one. But let's see. I would get Demagi. Wait, how do you pronounce that? Demagi. Okay. Gain happiness on the palace equal to your cultural attribute. And the settlement limit. And I get to build a... Ooh. I can build something that would gain me influence. The Blundhoth. Brundhoth? However you pronounce it. I don't know. So that's what that would give me. And that would give me, let's see, militarism or this other one over here. That would actually give me some stuff to do for the explorers, I guess. If that's really what we want to go for, but I don't know. Let's see. It does seem cool. What does it give you as a game stat? Are we talking about the Statue of Liberty? It gives me a base yield of some happiness, 6 happiness, and it spawns what they call 4 migrants. So essentially, if you want to grow some of your other cities, the migrants allow you to grow the other cities. It's kind of like whenever we hit that grow the city, it would be something like that. Instead of waiting for the growth to hit to that point, we would just put a unit in there and then that would grow. When we had the plague, when it hit cities, what would happen is that it would reduce the population in the city and it would cause them to have migrants. So we would just park the migrants outside the city, and once the city got healed, then we would bring the migrants back in and it would just grow the city back to where that was. So essentially happiness essentially is what it would give me. Migrants, yes. Yeah, they're coming through Ellis Island. Wait, are we supporting illegal immigration? No, it's Ellis Island. We're making sure that they don't have any fleas or ticks or bringing anything in. No, they're going to be staying at Ellis Island for a couple weeks. Then never mind if that's the case. Well, I can tell you this, Peabody. We definitely will not be putting any Canadians in our empire here, for sure. Any illegal Canadians. All right. You know what? I am missing a hockey game. 1 second here, people. What is the score? We're playing the Devils, people. The Devils. Did we win? What's going on? Final. Look at there. 5-1, baby. Man, I missed a good game. Let's see, who scored it? Nico Heeshire, kick him in the nuts. All right, let's see. Radish got a score. Gensel got a... Did Gensel get a hat trick? Gensel got a hat trick, P-Money. Ah! I missed that. I missed it. Good for Pretzel. Good for him, man. Good for him. I'm sorry, people. I'm going way off on a tangent here. Okay. I don't care. Nationalism or liberalism. I don't know, man. Why would I want -5 science in cities? For a... Yep, that's a free press for you. Fake news. It gives you... It makes you dumber after reading it. -5 science in cities. Yeah, okay, that makes complete sense. All right. Nationalism looks better to me. Okay. There you go. That's what highlight reels are for. Boo. Boo hiss! I missed the game where he got a hat trick. I still have my hat on, for crying out loud. Keeping me warm, though. Keeping me nice and toasty. All right, well, that's that. 5-1. Good for them. Good for them. We had like... Let's see. We had a good chunk of our defensive guys out, and our head coach was out as well. Our head coach was not at the game either. All right, you can stay there. Oh, he's trying to escape. Good luck, pal. Good luck, sir, because I'm going to come right around here and blast you into the water. Kaboom. And how? Blah, 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 blah. Don't block the river. Whatever you do, don't block that river. Okay. Nationalism, then. Yes. Nationalism it is, Amy. National it is. It is. Kaboom. Take that. Uh-oh, what is this? Category 5 hurricane is now weaker. It's made its final move across the map. I'm sorry, Santa Claus. If you don't get your package this Christmas, it's because Santa Claus had a Category 5 hurricane come up to the North Pole. All right, let's see. Grand Imperial. Let's go ahead and put him back into front. Put him back into front. Because it was called back then. Back then. Ah, man, I am on a roll here, people. I'm on a roll here of terrible puns. All right, let's see. Did I put him to sleep? I didn't mean to put him asleep. Put him on. Oh, God dang it. Put him. Gosh dang it. Put him on alert, not asleep. I don't think Rudolph was trained for leading through hurricanes. Yeah. Snow, yeah, definitely. Fog, sure. Hurricanes, not so much. Santa versus the perfect... Oh, Amy, that would make a very interesting Christmas holiday Hallmark movie. Santa versus the Perfect Storm. Starring Mark Wahlberg. Good old Marky Mark. Whatever happened to the old Funky Bunch? Well, I guess the one guy's on that Blue Blood show. That was about it. Alright, well, can I attack? Maybe I'm glad I didn't send my army down here. Yeah, it would be an interesting Christmas movie, Amy. It definitely would. He does have units in there, that's for sure. Alright, well, we'll attack. No, I don't want to talk to you. Alright, attack. Ooh, I can attack that guy. Take that. That's what you get for staying out in the fields. In the coffee fields. These ain't the reindeer games anymore, Rudolph. Which, by the way, I like the movie Reindeer Games with Ben Affleck, Charlize Theron, before she went crazy, and Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman plays a crazy guy in that movie. That is an interesting interesting one. And who was it? It wasn't Forrest Whitaker. Who was the black guy? Was it Clancy Williams III? I think it was. That was an interesting movie. Not a lot of people like that movie, but I liked it. I liked it a lot. Liked it a lot. Natural ability will only take you so far without training. Yeah, well, that is true. All right, so we can go into... No, why? What are you doing? Stop. Okay, move. Let's get you right there. Okay, so we're going to bring you into this army right here. Bring him into the army. There we go. Okay, so this has 2 tanks and a artillery. And what does this guy have? He's got 2 tanks and an artillery. Okay. So... And they both have units in there. Okay, good. You know what? I'm just going to put him on the train station. What the heck? All right, well, I am definitely keeping the army commander here for right now. And he's almost healed. Look at there. Very good. Very good. Now, does Daha, do they have a port? Or a fishing quay? They don't. So let's do this. Let's do, there we go, the fishing quay. Or is it the harbor? I forget. Well, we'll do both. What the hell? We will do both of them. We'll just do both of them right out front here. Why not? Why not? There we go. Okay, so see, that expands our borders. Let's go ahead and purchase a harbor as well. So we got a nice little spot right there. Cool. And I'm wondering about defensive fortifications. Might hold off, but that might be another thing. The Leon one kind of scared me, so I'm trying to figure out maybe I should put up some defense. Just in case, but I don't see any ships in this area right here, so that's good. But he's got all this stuff up here that I'm a little worried about. So we'll see. We shall see. Okay, you stay there. Let's see. We were out of turns, right? Yeah, that was it. Okay, so yeah, just hang out there. I'm going to have him come down. Now, I kind of want to... Do I have any more turns? Yeah, I got one more turn. I kind of want to take out his fish right here. But since I'm a bear and I like fish, I'm going to hold off on that. But let's see what he... See, he has no units. Guarding his capital city. He must be out of units. He must be out of money and out of units because he wasn't able to take that. He can't keep either of these cities. Oh, I forgot he had this city over here, and that's it. That is definitely it. So, man, I think Confucius got confused and started a war against the wrong bear. Definitely the wrong bear for sure. All right, let's see. We've got 2 turns left till we get our nuke, people. I look forward to that. Look forward to that, but we're at the end of our turn here. Turn number 73, 1862. If you don't mind, people, I'd like to go ahead and end it here, but I will always ask. Hashtag one more turn, yay or nay? Yayeth or nayeth? Amy says, oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay. All right. Well, if you folks don't mind, let's just go ahead and end it right here. Let me go ahead and turn that down and get back over to the main thumbnail here. There we go. I like that thumbnail. Very good. You need time to eat before turning it. Yeah, thank you, Amy. Yes, I do. Honestly, I had some delicious grouper. It was delicious. Let's see, save game. Fresh Florida caught, well, it was frozen, but fresh when we froze it. Florida caught grouper. Just throw it on the grill. That was it. Grill, a little bit of lemon. Ah, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss, people. That was delicious. I like the tanks, says Amy. Give me 1 second and I'll give you the artist here. Let me get out of that. Actually, it is in the description if you want to check quicker than Bear here. But let's see. Oops, nope, that's not it. This is, and it's called Tanks. Let's see. By William Orpen. William Orpen. That is from 1917. So a little ahead of where we're at, but we're also running around with these type of tanks anyway. So I thought it was pretty nice. The weather was cold last week and the groupers all froze. There you are. Yeah, that's the story. We'll stick with that. We'll definitely stick with that. So there you go, Amy. It is down in the description. I always leave the artist name and the painting or the artwork that it comes from. I always try to give credit. I was doing it in the recent past here where we were as France and we were kind of in that era, so I wanted to do kind of an impressionistic paintings, so a lot of Monets. We had a couple of those. We're starting to go into like World War I. That's kind of how I kind of figured this was playing out. So we jumped ahead, and of course we're going to go straight to the end of World War II in the next one. So I'm trying to figure out whether I want to kind of stay as artwork, kind of going back to what we were talking about earlier with Comicsgate and everything. Staying with the same sort of art theme of it, or do I want to go with photographs? You know, since we're kind of transitioning that age, do I want to go to kind of old black and white photographs, and then you got the color, and then, you know, maybe a digital or something like that? But I'm thinking of just staying with artwork. I kind of like that sort of theme. I did a couple of the AI stuff. It's fine. I think when you look at it over time, you know, either in the playlist or just in the videos, it looks a lot better where it's just a lot of nice little art pieces in there. There you go. And it's educational as well. There you go, Amy. All right. Well, anyways, P-Money's saying have fun all. Hope everyone has a good week. P-Money, thank you for showing up. Always enjoyed you. Say hello to Mrs. Money and all the little monies out there as well. Art exists through all the ages, says Amy. That is true. I didn't think of that when I first started. I just was picking out, okay, give me some sort of Greek, you know, something. I didn't care if it was AI. We did that. I started to get into some of the Spanish stuff, but it was different things. I didn't do it as that exact time period. I would kind of go around. So, you know, painters from different, you know, eras, several hundred years past where we were talking about. So I was trying to go back to paintings that were in that era and in that style. That's kind of where I settled with it, Amy. So anyways, that's a long way of saying that's what I'm doing with my thumbnails. So thank you as well, Amy. Say hello to Melissa as well. All our Russian bots, lurkers, and of course, former FearX's Games employees, we appreciate all of you as well. But you know what? All this talk about frozen grouper, it's making Bear hungry. So I'm going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrrr! Oh, grrr. Night, everyone.